What's up, guys? Here's the latest news about Shannon Sharpe getting fired from ESPN.
Here's news about Shannon Sharpe. From NBC Sports, NFL at 2:39 p.m. today. Report, Shannon Sharpe will not return to ESPN after settling lawsuit. Shannon Sharpe will not be returning to ESPN. According to Andrew Marchand of TheAthletic.com, ESPN has cut ties with Sharpe after the Hall of Famer settled a lawsuit accusing him of sexual assault. The settlement was announced by the accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, earlier in July. Sharpe had strongly denied the allegations and stepped away from his role at ESPN, where he was featured on First Take. While he had previously vowed to return, that now will not be the case. Sharpe had not been on ESPN since April. From Hindustan Times at 3:42 p.m. today. Gilbert Arenas arrested, Shannon Sharpe fired, fans baffled at odd timing, ask, what is happening? Sports fans across the U.S. were shocked after NFL legend Shannon Sharpe and ESPN parted ways on the same day former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was arrested. From HuffPost at 4:52 p.m. today. Shannon Sharpe won't return to ESPN following rape lawsuit settlement. Sharpe was accused of raping his ex-girlfriend. Following a settlement, ESPN has cut ties with the NFL Hall of Famer. LOADINGERROR loading former football star and media personality Shannon Sharpe will not return to his hosting duties at ESPN following a settlement with an ex-girlfriend who accused him of rape, according to multiple reports. On Wednesday, 2 weeks after the settlement was reached with Sharpe's accuser, ESPN officially cut ties with him, The Athletic first reported. ESPN declined to comment to the publication. Advertisement. From Hindustan Times at 3:09 p.m. today. Shannon Sharpe was not fired from ESPN immediately. Here's what really happened after rape lawsuit. Shannon Sharpe and ESPN have parted ways, days after the former tight end settled a rape lawsuit with an unidentified woman. From Madison.com at 5:34 p.m. yesterday. Ex-Packers receiving great Sterling Sharpe joins tight end Shannon as first brothers in Hall of Fame. Here's news about Gilbert Arenas. From Hindustan Times at 3:42 p.m. today. Gilbert Arenas arrested, Shannon Sharpe fired, fans baffled at odd timing, ask, what is happening? Sports fans across the U.S. were shocked after NFL legend Shannon Sharpe and ESPN parted ways on the same day former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was arrested. From Pro Basketball Talk at 4:03 p.m. today. Gilbert Arenas arrested for allegedly running high-stakes illegal poker games out of his home. Three-time All-NBA player Gilbert Arenas has been arrested, along with 5 other defendants, including a suspected high-level member of an Israeli transnational organized crime group, for allegedly running illegal high-stakes poker games out of a Los Angeles home owned by Arenas. From WTOP at 3:08 p.m. today. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas faces federal charges in connection with a illegal gambling ring. DOJ. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas is charged with allegedly running an illegal gambling business out of a California mansion where high-stakes poker games were played. From HuffPost at 3 p.m. today. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas, indicted in underground high-stakes gambling ring as suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group, also was arrested. Federal agents in Los Angeles on Wednesday arrested former NBA All-Star Gilbert Arenas on charges related to operating an illegal gambling business out of his Encino mansion. 5 other defendants were also taken into custody, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Central District of California, including Yevgeny Gershman, a suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group. This is a developing story. Please check back for updates. From CBS News at 5:49 p.m. today. Gilbert Arenas arrested for allegedly operating a illegal gambling ring. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas and 5 other defendants, including a suspected high-level member of an Israeli transnational organized crime group, were arrested Wednesday for allegedly operating an illegal gambling and poker ring out of a California home that Arenas owned, according to unsealed court documents. Jake Rosen is a reporter covering the Department of Justice. From Outkick at 4:30 p.m. today. Ex-NBA star Gilbert Arenas busted in high-stakes illegal gambling arrest. Outkick former NBA star Gilbert Arenas is once again in hot water in 2025, facing legal trouble after his recent arrest for allegedly running an illegal gambling scheme out of his Los Angeles. From Arizona Daily Star at 4:39 p.m. today. Ex-Arizona basketball star Arenas arrested in connection with illegal gambling operation. Ex-Arizona basketball star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested in connection with high-stakes illegal poker games that were hosted at the former NBA player's California mansion. Arenas, 43, is facing 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators, according to a U.S. Attorney's Office, Central District of California news release.